Forget dropshipping. Forget crypto. Forget get-rich-quick schemes that promise everything and deliver nothing. The real gold mine is happening right under your nose, and in the next 25 minutes, I'm about to show you my exact $847,000 blueprint that is helping regular people build six-figure consulting businesses in the fastest-growing industry on Earth. In the past 12 months, I've generated $847,000 helping traditional businesses implement AI solutions. It's not selling courses to wannabe entrepreneurs, not dropshipping products from China. It's not promoting someone else's affiliate programs. I'm solving real, urgent problems for real businesses with real money to spend on solutions. Let me show you exactly what this looks like, because I believe in radical transparency. My cue for revenue breakdown: $127,000 from initial AI audits and implementations, $89,000 from ongoing optimization contracts, $56,000 from team expansion services, and $475,000 from monthly retainer agreements with established clients. But these aren't just numbers on a screen. Each dollar represents a business transformation that delivered 10 to 20 times more value than what they paid me. My restaurant client saves $3,000 monthly from AI inventory management. My accounting firm client processes invoices 85% faster, allowing them to take on 40% more clients. My e-commerce client reduced customer service costs by $8,000 monthly, while improving response times by 300%. Here's what makes this different from every other online business opportunity. You're not hoping customers will buy something they don't really need. You're solving problems that keep business owners awake at night. Problems that cost them thousands of dollars every month, they remain unsolved. The businesses I work with don't hesitate to pay $15,000, $25,000, even $50,000 for AI implementations, because they can calculate the exact return on investment. When you save a business $8,000 per month in operational costs, they'll happily pay you $25,000 up front and $2,000 monthly to maintain those savings. Here's why AI consulting is the perfect storm of opportunity, why the next 18 months represent the biggest wealth transfer since the internet's early days. Every business owner knows AI is the future, but they're paralyzed by the complexity and overwhelmed by the options. According to research I commissioned last quarter, 73% of small and medium businesses understand they need AI to stay competitive, but only 23% have successfully implemented any AI solutions beyond basic chatbots. That 50-point gap between awareness and implementation represents billions of dollars in consulting opportunities. But here's what's really driving this boom. Businesses can't afford to wait anymore. Their competitors are gaining advantages, their customers expect faster service, and their operational costs are squeezing profit margins. AI isn't a nice-to-have technology anymore. It's a business survival requirement. The timing is perfect because we're past the experimental phase, but still in the early adoption phase. The AI tools are mature enough to deliver real business value, but most business owners still don't understand how to implement them effectively. They need guides, translators, and implementers, people who can bridge the gap between AI possibilities and business realities. Think about it like this. During the early days of websites, businesses knew they needed an online presence, but they didn't know how to build websites. Web developers and digital agencies made fortunes helping businesses establish their online presence. We're in the exact same moment with AI, except the opportunity is 10 times bigger because AI touches every aspect of business operations. The businesses with money to spend are UNT tech startups or Silicon Valley companies. They re-traditional businesses like restaurants, accounting firms, law offices, retail stores, manufacturers, and service providers. These businesses generate billions in revenue collectively, and they're desperate for help navigating AI adoption. Last month, I commissioned a survey of 500 small business owners across different industries to understand exactly what's keeping them from implementing AI solutions. The results revealed the gold mine that most people are completely missing. 78% of respondents said they're overwhelmed by AI options and don't know which tools are worth investing in versus which ones are just marketing hype. 84% expressed fear of making expensive mistakes by choosing the wrong AI solutions or implementing them incorrectly. 91% said they don't have internal expertise to evaluate AI vendors or manage implementations. But here's the kicker. 67% have budgets between $10,000 and $50,000, especially allocated for AI initiatives this year. They have money sitting in their business accounts, earmarked for AI solutions, but they don't know how to spend it effectively. These aren't broke entrepreneurs dreaming of passive income. These are established business owners with real revenue, real employees, and real problems that AI can solve. They're not price shopping. They're looking for expertise and confidence that their investment will deliver results. One restaurant owner told me during a consultation, "I'm losing $5,000 every month because my inventory management is so inefficient. I've looked at 12 different AI solutions, but I don't understand the technical specifications or know which one will actually work for my specific situation. I'll gladly pay someone $20,000 to just solve this problem correctly the first time." That's when I realized the size of this opportunity. Thousands of business owners are sitting on AI budgets, desperately needing help but finding only tech speak from software companies, or basic tips from business consultants who don't understand AI capabilities. Let me tell you about Maria, because her story illustrates exactly how this business model works and why it's so profitable for everyone involved. Maria owns 3 Mexican restaurants in Austin, Texas, and she was drowning in administrative work that was pulling her away from actually running her restaurants. Every week, Maria spent 15 hours manually managing inventory across her 3 locations. She'd drive between restaurants, count stock, create orders, compare supplier prices, and update her spreadsheets. It was exhausting, time-consuming, and prone to human error that resulted in either overstock waste or running out of popular items. When I met Maria through a local business networking group, she was frustrated and considering hiring a full-time inventory manager at $45,000 annually plus benefits, but she couldn't afford that expense without raising menu prices, which would hurt her competitive position in a crowded market. I proposed an AI solution instead, a smart inventory management system that could track usage patterns, predict demand based on seasonal trends and historical data, automatically generate orders when stock levels reached optimal reorder points, and integrate with her existing point-of-sale system and supplier databases. The implementation took 3 weeks. I installed IoT sensors to track inventory levels in real time, set up AI algorithms to analyze sales patterns and predict demand, created automated ordering workflows with her suppliers, and built a dashboard where Maria could monitor all 3 locations from her phone. The results were immediately obvious. Inventory management time dropped from 15 hours weekly to 2 hours monthly. Food waste decreased by 22% because the AI ordered the right quantities based on actual demand patterns. She never ran out of popular items again because the system predicted demand spikes and ordered accordingly. Most importantly, she had 13 hours weekly to focus on customer experience, staff training, and business growth, instead of counting beans and rice. Maria paid me $12,000 for the initial implementation, plus $1,500 monthly for system monitoring and optimization. But she saves over $3,000 monthly in reduced waste, labor costs, and lost sales from stockouts. The ROI was so obvious that she referred me to 6 other restaurant owners before I even finished her project. Here's my complete service framework, broken down into the 4 phases that turn confused business owners into delighted clients who refer their friends and pay monthly retainers. Phase 1 is the AI readiness audit, which I charge $5,000 for and delivers incredible value while positioning me as the expert. I spend 2 days analyzing their current operations, identifying inefficiencies that AI could solve, calculating potential cost savings and productivity gains, and creating a prioritized roadmap of AI opportunities ranked by ROI and implementation complexity. This isn't just a generic consultation. I use specific AI analysis tools to evaluate their data, processes, and workflows. I deliver a comprehensive 20-page report, showing exactly how much money they're losing through inefficient processes and precisely how AI can solve each problem. By the end of this phase, clients are practically begging me to implement the solutions I've identified. Phase 2 is custom AI implementation, where I charge between $15,000 and $45,000 depending on complexity. This includes selecting the optimal AI tools for their specific needs, integrating systems with their existing software and databases, training their staff to use the new systems effectively, and creating standard operating procedures for ongoing management. The key here is that I don't just install software and leave. I ensure the AI solutions are actually adopted and used effectively by their teams. Most AI implementations fail because business owners buy tools but don't know how to integrate them into daily workflows. I solve the adoption problem by making the transition seamless and training everyone who needs to use the systems. Phase 3 is optimization and scaling, which generates $2,000 to $5,000 monthly recurring revenue per client. AI systems improve over time with more data and fine-tuning, so I monitor performance, adjust algorithms based on results, add new capabilities as their business grows, and provide ongoing support to ensure maximum ROI. This recurring revenue is the real gold mine, because clients never want to lose the efficiency gains they've achieved. Once a business is saving $8,000 monthly through AI automation, they'll gladly pay $2,000 monthly to maintain and improve those systems. Phase 4 is expansion consulting, where successful clients pay me to implement AI solutions in other areas of their business or help them acquire and integrate AI into new business ventures. My pricing structure is designed around value, not time, which is why clients happily pay premium rates and why my profit margins are so high. Instead of charging hourly consulting fees like traditional business advisors, I charge based on the measurable value I deliver. For AI readiness audits, I charge a flat $5,000. This might seem expensive for 2 days of analysis, but I'm not selling time. I'm selling insights that can save them tens of thousands annually. When I show a manufacturing company how AI can reduce their quality control costs by $15,000 monthly, that $5,000 audit fee seems like the bargain of the century. For custom AI implementation, my fees range from $15,000 for simple single process automation to $45,000 for complex multi-system integrations. I price these projects based on the annual value they'll deliver. It's typically charging 15 to 25% of first-year savings or productivity gains. Here's why this pricing works. My average client saves $8,000 to $12,000 monthly through the AI systems I implement. When someone is losing $10,000 monthly to inefficient processes, paying $25,000 up front to solve that problem forever represents a 2.5-month payback period. What business wouldn't make that investment? For ongoing optimization and support, I charge $2,000 to $5,000 monthly, depending on system complexity and the value being maintained. Clients who save $10,000 monthly through AI automation will gladly pay $3,000 per month to ensure those systems continue performing optimally. The beautiful part is that my costs don't scale linearly with my pricing. Whether I'm implementing a $15,000 solution or a $45,000 solution, my actual expenses like software licenses, development time, project management often differ by only 20 to 30%. The price difference reflects the value delivered, not the cost to deliver it. This value-based pricing also attracts better clients. Business owners who balk at paying $25,000 for a system that will save them $100,000 annually probably aren't serious about growth. The clients who immediately understand the ROI become long-term partners who refer others and expand their engagements over time. The biggest question I get is, how do I land my first client when I don't have case studies or testimonials yet? Here's the exact strategy that got me my first 3 paying clients within 30 days. Starting with 0 experience in AI consulting. Start local and start small. Don't try to land Fortune 500 companies or compete with established consulting firms. Focus on small and medium businesses in your area that you can visit in person and build relationships with face-to-face. I started by identifying businesses in my neighborhood that obviously struggled with repetitive, time-consuming processes. Restaurants managing inventory manually, retail stores tracking customer data in spreadsheets, service businesses scheduling appointments through phone calls and email chains. These inefficiencies are visible if you know what to look for. My opening strategy was offering free AI opportunity assessments to local businesses. Not full audits, those come later, but quick 30-minute evaluations where I identify 2 to 3 obvious areas where AI could save them time and money. This gave me practice explaining AI benefits in business terms while building a pipeline of prospects who understood my value proposition. I got my first client through my neighborhood Facebook group by posting, I'm helping local businesses save time and money with smart automation. If you're spending more than 10 hours weekly on tasks that feel repetitive, I'd love to show you how AI might help. Free 30-minute assessment for the first 5 businesses that respond. Sarah, who owns a dog grooming business, was my first response. She was spending 8 hours weekly on appointment scheduling, customer communications, and payment processing. During our assessment, I showed her how AI could automate appointment booking, send automatic reminder texts, process payments, and manage customer records. The conversation shifted from "Can AI help my business?" to "How quickly can you implement this?" When I calculated that automating these processes would save her 6 hours weekly, essentially giving her a full day back every week, she immediately asked about next steps and paid my $5,000 audit fee that same day. The key was focusing on time savings rather than technology features. Business owners don't care about machine learning algorithms or natural language processing. They care about getting their weekends back and reducing the administrative burden that's crushing their enthusiasm for entrepreneurship. Once you prove the model with your first few clients, scaling to 6 figures is primarily about systematization and team building rather than working more hours. The first scaling milestone is standardizing your processes. After completing my first 10 implementations, I identified patterns in the problems I was solving and the solutions that worked best for different types of businesses. I created templates, checklists, and standard operating procedures that allowed me to deliver consistent results faster and with fewer errors. For example, I developed a restaurant AI package that addresses the 5 most common problems I discovered in food service businesses: inventory management, staff scheduling, customer reservation systems, supplier ordering, and financial reporting. Instead of reinventing solutions for each restaurant client, I could adapt my proven template to their specific situation, reducing implementation time from 3 weeks to 10 days while maintaining quality. The second milestone is building a team of junior consultants who can handle implementation while you focus on client acquisition and high-level strategy. I hired my first contractor after landing my 15th client because I was turning down opportunities due to capacity constraints. My team structure now includes 3 junior AI consultants who handle installations and training, 2 project managers who coordinate implementations and maintain client relationships, and 1 business development specialist who generates leads and qualifies prospects. This allows me to serve 47 ongoing clients while focusing my time on the highest value activities. The key to successful team building is creating systems that maintain quality while reducing your direct involvement. Every client interaction, every implementation step, every optimization process follows documented procedures that ensure consistent results regardless of who's doing the work. My current business model generates revenue through 3 channels. New client implementations, $200,000 quarterly. Ongoing optimization retainers, $89,000 plus monthly. And team expansion projects where successful clients hire us to train and implement AI systems for their business partners or franchisees. $150,000 quarterly. Here's what most people don't understand about the AI consulting opportunity. We're still in the first inning of a 9-inning game. The businesses that desperately need AI help haven't been served yet, because most AI consultants are chasing tech companies and startups instead of traditional businesses with real budgets. The underserved markets represent the biggest opportunities. Healthcare practices drowning in administrative work. Law firms spending 40% of their time on document review. Real estate agencies managing leads through spreadsheets and sticky notes. Manufacturing companies tracking inventory and quality control manually. These businesses have money, need solutions, and aren't being served by the AI consultant who only want to work with Silicon Valley startups. Geographic arbitrage creates additional opportunities. While major cities have multiple AI consultants competing for clients, smaller cities and rural areas are completely underserved. A skilled AI consultant in Toledo, Ohio, or Boise can dominate their entire market because there's no local competition. Industry specialization is another blue ocean strategy. Instead of being a generalist AI consultant, focus on solving specific problems in one industry where you can become the recognized expert. The AI consultant for dental practices, or AI consultant for auto repair shops, can charge premium rates and dominate referral networks within their niche. The opportunity also extends internationally. Businesses in countries like Canada, Australia, the UK, and much of Europe have the same AI implementation challenges as US businesses, but even fewer local consultants who understand both the technology and their specific regulatory environments. But here's the critical point. This opportunity window won't stay open forever. As more people recognize the potential and enter the market, competition will increase and profit margins will compress. The consultants who establish themselves in the next 18 months will capture the largest market share and highest profit margins. Early movers always have advantages in consulting. Less competition, more opportunities to establish expertise, higher pricing power, and the chance to build referral networks before markets become saturated. The AI consulting market is following the same pattern as web development. Digital marketing and social media consulting. Explosive early growth followed by commoditization as the market matures. The AI consulting opportunity is real, it's profitable, and it's available to anyone willing to learn the skills and put in the work to build a legitimate business. But opportunities like this don't last forever. And the advantage goes to people who act quickly while the market is still developing. If you're serious about building an AI consulting business, here's your immediate action plan. First, choose one industry or type of business that you understand well enough to identify their biggest operational challenges. Don't try to serve everyone. Focus on becoming the AI expert for one specific market. Second, learn the AI tools that can solve common problems in your chosen industry. You don't need to become a programmer or data scientist, but you need to understand what different AI solutions can do and how to implement them effectively for business users. Third, offer free AI opportunity assessments to 10 businesses in your target market. This will give you practice explaining AI benefits in business terms, help you understand common objections and concerns, and start building a pipeline of potential clients. Fourth, complete your first implementation perfectly, even if you have to work at a reduced rate or offer guarantees to get started. Your first case study is worth more than immediate profit because it proves your system works and gives you credibility for future sales. The businesses that need your help are everywhere. They're in your neighborhood, your city, your industry connections. They have budgets allocated for solutions, but they need someone who understands both AI capabilities and business realities to guide their implementations. Which type of business do you think needs AI help the most? Restaurants struggling with inventory and scheduling? Retail stores drowning in customer data? Service businesses buried under administrative work? Medical practices dealing with appointment chaos? Tell me in the comments what industry you think represents the biggest AI consulting opportunity, and I might feature your idea in my next video, where I'll break down the specific AI solutions that work best for different business types. The future belongs to the consultants who bridge the gap between AI possibilities and business realities. The question is, will you be one of them?